It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Chicago Bulls. The opening jump is won by Chicago.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Defense making the ball handler work to Turner. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Collison into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Chicago with the possession. Dunn to Porter. They'll get it down low to Lopez. It's rebounded by Indiana. Into the front court comes Collison. 2-point advantage.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Porter to LaVine. Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Done.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Porter. His first effort off the mark. Collison into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Rebound comes to Chicago. To Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken in by Young. Pacers control. Collison to Young. Thaddeus Young, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
LaVine. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That'll do it for the first quarter with the Pacers in the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Matthews. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Trying to cash in. Oh, Miles Turner. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Levine to Lopez. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Into the front court comes Collison. 10-4 is the score. Young to Matthews. Here's a chance from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Zach LaVine. Otto Porter, 2 of 4 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
It's Indiana basketball. Collison has a look. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Dunn to Levine. Porter to Chris Dunn. Knocks it down off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Collison into the front court. The score 10-8. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time. Porter to Lopez. Curling inside. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Miles Turner with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening. He was hacked. They let it go. 4-3. That's not his range. It's no good. They'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it for the first half. The Pacers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Pacers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers. The Bulls are still very much in this matchup. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Missed threes.
Very poor three-point shooting from these teams thus far. These shooters can't seem to find their stroke.
Player of the half.
Thaddeus Young was all over the boards in the first half. You've got to appreciate his determination when shots go up. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Pacers with the possession. Here comes the screen. From the outside, no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Miles Turner trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. To Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the right side. Porter to Lopez. Zach LaVine. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Matthews. Nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dunn to LaVine. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Into the front court comes Collison. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup to Matthews. Down to Young. Thaddeus Young, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Chicago possession. Dunn to Porter. Has a look. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Collison into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Miles Turner at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Here's Lopez, down low. Turns and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Robin Lopez snatching it out of the air. Bulls with the rock.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Sizing up the defense. Into the front court comes Collison. Leads 5. To Matthews. Screen coming. Matthews. And knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way with the Pacers in the lead. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Deep two there, won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Young. Oh, Miles Turner looking good. 4 for 5.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Matthews. Chicago basketball. Levine to Chris Dunn. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Collison into the front court. Up 6. To Matthews. Collison. Shot from in close, no good. Porter to Chris Dunn. Here comes the screen. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Zach LaVine. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Young. Collison down to Young. To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Dunn to Porter. Lets it fly from long range. That's the length at his spot for Otto Porter. Man on him, he still buries it.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And here's an intentional foul. That's free throws. Clock stops with 13 seconds to play.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Bulls will take the timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Zach LaVine buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Here comes the intentional foul with 10 seconds on the clock.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Deep three at the buzzer. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. This one to the Pacers as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers got the win in a nail-biter. Look no further than their field goal percentage to see why they won this one. It's hard to lose when you got consistent offense supported by reliable defense. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Indiana Pacers. The Bulls just couldn't close this one out. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Thaddeus Young could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.